And now, from the man who likes to put large amounts of Tabasco sauce on his pizza, it's snack time.
Okay, everyone has a teacher that it's not that they're mean, but in fact, they could love that teacher, but that teacher has one thing they can't stand. I mean, maybe it's that the teacher hates it when you bring magazines and read them in class, or maybe the teacher hates it when you're drawing, or maybe the teacher doesn't like a particular shirt you may wear, but other than that, they're really nice people. Well, Mrs. Riddle, my music teacher, was such a teacher. She was great. I mean, she used to bring us, when Xanadu came out, for those of you old, like Snackboy, you know, Xanadu, Xanadu, who is Xanadu, which was sung by Whitesnake, or other songs like Michael Jackson's Thriller came out. On the dance, on the floor, and around. You know, she was the first one to whip out the record player and put it on. And we just thought Mrs. Riddle was the coolest. But there was something that she hated and something that I wanted. And they clashed, people. They clashed. I tried to be a good student. I tried to please Mrs. Riddle. I wanted to be her friend. But Mrs. Riddle was trying to stand in the way of my popularity. Anyone who was anyone had to have Velcro tennis shoes. Oh, some of you can remember. Some of you can go back that far. Velcro, you know. It was the in thing, and I was such a nerd, such a geek. It was kind of like a guy in the desert just wanting that drop of water. I just wanted that pair of Velcro K-Swiss. I knew it would give me the popularity I wanted. I knew it would. But she hated them. Mrs. Riddle hated what she called the tasty shoes. She was from Minnesota, and she kind of talked like she could have been in Fargo. And, you know, she was a sweetheart. Oh, class, I love teaching you guys. You're a wonderful student. You're a great student. But I won't put up with those tasty shoes. Oh, they're an affront to my ears. I won't put up with it. And if I hear you playing with your tapey shoes, I'll give you detention. And you're not going to like it because you won't get one. You'll get 2 detentions. But I finally got my tapey shoes from Sue Crummett, my mom, Sweet Sue, Sunday School Sue. She's so cheap, but I begged and I got him, and I was so proud. I took him to music class that day, and she was playing the piano, la-di-da, and I remember the song. She was playing, Watson Matilda, will you waltz Matilda with me? And I was just bored, and I reached down, and I grabbed the piece of Velcro, and I started going, and just then she whipped her head around. Who did it? Who's got that tapey shoes? Who's got that tapey shoes? Because they're getting detention. You know the rule. No tapey shoe. So I said, what am I going to do? I don't want detention. I can't have detention. No, school sucks the life out of me already. So I took my book bag, my cheap purple book bag that said, cool bag. And I covered my tapey shoes, my shame, hoping she wouldn't see it. But I knew she was going to search the aisle. She goes, I'm going to find you then. She started looking, and just then, I don't know what happened, but as I put my feet under the book bag, I let out a fart. As my mom would make me say, a smelly, because most of you know my mother, Sunday School Sue, never let me use the word fart. I let out a silent but a deadly one. No one heard it, but right away I knew that it was going to pollute the atmosphere with its horrendous odor. So she just as she was looking for the tapey shoe, she stepped into my fart cloud, and I could see the expression on her face change from where's the tapey shoe to survival mode, and she couldn't help herself. She goes, oh God, oh no, oh jeez, and the kids are like, what, Mrs. Riddle? Someone let us smelly, oh, a bad one. Oh, bad. And they all knew it was me. And just as I turned around to tell the guy to shut up for going, it was Terry, my shoes revealed themselves from under the bag. So people, not only was I shamed with the detention, but this tapey shoe boy led a fart cloud for all to smell its odor. The shame, people. Oh, the shame.